Give him the what? That man was not my... Give him the what? No. Kidding me? Let me tell you what he did. What he did is he waited until he got out the military after 20-something years, disability, going to school. And this man filed for child support, told the courts, I don't help with nothing. That's how he's trying to get his money back. Through child support. It's wild. And I have a voice recording of him telling me that the reason why he sought out child support is because he used to pay for everything when we were in a relationship 7 years ago. I'm being punished to this day. Ain't that crazy? So, literally, I never talked about this stuff before because it used to be embarrassing. It dead ass used to be embarrassing. Like, I was so ashamed. Now it's like I dead ass feel like I couldn't have picked a more... Anyways, don't be like me. Do better than me, please. Because somebody used to get child support. He used to have to pay child support back in the day, and now he's taking it out on me. And mind you, when that person put him on child support, I was like 11 years old. So why am I being punished? Anyways, another story.
So, Miss B Nasty is mad because she got to pay $5,000 a month in child support. She's getting flamed on Twitter for talking about this. And the thing about it as well is also, obviously, you have people on the other side saying that, oh, $5,000 a month is crazy. But the same people aren't sitting here talking about Tyrese having to pay $10,000 a month child support. They're not. It's okay when a man has to do it, when a man has to pay the child support. But oh my God, there's something wrong. We got to take a look at the systems when a woman has to pay absurd amounts of money for child support. Oh my God. So let's take a look at some of this. She said, Miss B Nasty said that all you got to do is go on Twitter, Miss B Nasty 5K a month. Talk about it, right? This one got 2.7 million views. So you got a lot of people right here talking about it. Y'all niggas not dropping 5,000. Y'all on here complaining about paying that little $150, $300 a month. So please cut that BS. Is income based. $150, $300, $500 in my case is a lot of money for some people in those shoes. That was a lot of money. That's still a lot of money for me. That's a car note. I'm paying someone's car note. That's a lot of money for some people. Not everyone out here is making 6 figures a year, let alone fucking $10,000 a month. Come on. Daycare is like $3K a month, so I say cap. $3K for daycare in Chicago. I'm in LA, never paid close to that. Better send little baby to O Block with the O Blockians. They got a little child care spot in there. Sick of hearing about Big Dookie Eater. Apparently, she did make some. She made some scat videos. You guys, you can look that up and stuff like that. So you could just take a look at some of the stuff, you guys. A lot of people are talking about how she's got to pay that money. LMAO, B Nasty on live, talking about sick to her father's baby dad. She got to pay him $5K a month for child support. And you just saw the video, you guys. Miss B Nasty exposing a man she had an entire child with because she got to pay child support. It's kind of sad. That woman crashing out real time. Crying about the baby don't even got $5K worth of expenses. You're telling me an MF shouldn't have to give his whole check and should only have to cover necessities? What? No. Why would that even remotely make sense? Why should child support cover for basic necessities for a child? That doesn't even make sense. Of course, you're supposed to pay for the lifestyle of the person who has full custody as well. Duh. Why? Like, come on. Some of you guys just aren't thinking out there. This type of thing only comes into the mind of the average person and only women when a woman has to deal with it. Equal rights for women. This is what it means. Equal rights for everyone, you guys. Let her do it. So, also, here's a video of her going on, let's see here if we can go here. She was also on the podcast talking about the money she makes.
I wanted to contrast to Brittany, in terms of how much money you're making because you have a big following on OnlyFans. If you're comfortable, I know we saw
OnlyFans. I found her for off of corn. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys, okay, sorry. I guess I should say that real quick too. If you guys never heard of Miss B Nasty, she is a porn star. She rose to fame after quitting the Navy, and after doing Hooters, she decided to get on Pornhub, and she went viral for all of her crazy videos. And if you've ever down and out, you guys, almost everyone knows about her. Even all the women know about her. All men know about her too. And we'll make another video. You guys tune into the other video where we're talking about her dating life. You guys, a lot of these things are the consequences are starting to show. Consequences are starting to show. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Selling your life for certain things has its consequences, you guys. Miss B Nasty is just one of the examples of those consequences that start to show their faces later on down the road, you guys. So let's hear what she got to say about how much money she's been making.
In the intro, we said like $30,000 a month. Is that still accurate?
It
Has it gone
anywhere
up?
from 600K to 7 figures
a year. And I don't even know how that's taxed.
A lot.
It's tax.
A lot. Yeah.
A
Okay.
lot.
All right. So that money is you do pay taxes, because that's something a lot of people think. You know, they say that about strippers a lot. They don't pay taxes. Yes, they do. Like
Yes.
strippers pay taxes.
If you're
They don't.
smart.
It's also a conversation of it being like illegal money. So it's like drug dealers aren't getting taxed. So why are we? You're not considering this profession.
What's crazy is that this is actually considered to so many people a valid fucking question. The stupidity of our society is just it boggles my mind every fucking day. How is that even? How can you even consider the two? Drug dealers don't pay taxes, so why should we? What? What? How does that even make sense? Sex work is illegal, right? Okay, so you shouldn't be able to get houses and mortgages from your OnlyFans money, right? Which girls are able to do because this shit is illegal. What are you fucking talking about? Drug deal? Come on,
to
man.
be actual work. Why are you trying to take money from me? Is it work or is it not?
Yeah.
Why am I not covered and protected under being discriminated?
Yeah.
So if I quit
What?
sex work today and I try to go become a
Discriminated?
teacher, that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my fucking God. Hold on. We got to listen to this shit. This is insane.
so why are we? You're not considering. It's also a conversation of it being like illegal money. So it's like drug dealers aren't getting taxed. So why are we? You're not considering this profession to be actual work. Why are you trying to take money from me? Is it work or is it not?
Yeah.
Why am I not covered and protected under being discriminated?
Yeah.
So if I quit sex work today and I try to go become a teacher, that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Because you can go Google my butthole.
Right. Yeah. Well, honestly, respectfully, I wouldn't conflate what you do with drug dealers. You know,
I mean,
you're not.
Yeah. Just IRS legality
God.
of it,
Yeah.
the money.
You're not like giving people poison. You
No,
know? Like,
not in that case. In the sense of how
I mean,
the
you are, though.
government sees how I earn my money.
Got it. I get your
It
point.
not being considered a formidable job.
Arguably, drugs and porn are probably just as equally detrimental to most people's lives. The only thing about it is that you can see the physical effects with drugs, with the mental and emotional effects of addictions to porn is very different. That's an intangible thing that can reflect on a person's finances as well as the mental state. And for a country that's so hell-bent on the mental health of people, we tend to forget about that. We don't care about that because they willingly chose to divulge into their content. People are willingly choosing to divulge into drugs. That's why so many drug dealers are still making really good money. And it's like, come on, you're willingly choosing to do these things. They are kind of in the same category. However, you can't go buy a house with drug money. You can go buy a house with OnlyFans money, however. That's something that you can report on a Schedule C.
Job
Yeah.
in that case.
I take that point. The contrast in money, though, I do find striking. What I find more striking is your story that you were a member of our armed forces in this country and transitioned from that to sex work. Tell me how that happened.
Wasn't in the plans, but yes, I got out the Navy and I was in a relationship that was not the best relationship. And
It's always the man's fault.
through the course of that relationship, after we had our child, there was lots of cheating. And then when he was not going out to physically cheat, he was still disappearing. So there was a need to figure out what that was. Come to find out, he was giving money to cam girls and other content creators such as myself. I had no knowledge of this world. So initially I felt like this was continued cheating. Like this is a form of cheating. And I was very upset. But then there was like a click.
You know what? Fuck it. I might as well sell myself out there. My baby's got to eat. My baby needs bills. I want to live a good life. Fuck it. Let me do it. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've actually came across quite a few girls like her. What I mean by her is extremely entitled and brain is just mush. It's mush. Smooth as a baby's bottom, you guys. And here's the deal about it. Those girls are needed, and obviously she's making a lot of money out here because there's a premium that people will pay for looking at your booty and for your body. All of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Women, you get a different type of treatment in this world. I know everyone wants to say it's a patriarchy. It's a patriarchy. It's a patriarchy. Man's world, man's world, man's world. At the end of the day, the stats are women are doing so much better than the average man is today. Women are doing so much better than men are today. But it's a patriarchy. Don't forget that, you guys. It's a patriarchy. Because a couple women aren't doing as well as a couple guys, right? The majority of women are doing well. But because a couple women aren't doing as well as they want to do, it's a patriarchy. This is one of those things that I want to say, like, in my situation too, you guys, my baby mama's doing OnlyFans. She does OnlyFans. I could do the same situation, put her on child support, and I could get the money. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those things where I don't know what to believe when they say that you sell your soul, especially in Hollywood and entertainment. Like, some people think that it's literal, like they open the portal to fucking Satan to hell or whatever, and you sign your contract in blood or whatever, and your soul leaves your body or whatever. I think that what's more true is the metaphorical sense of it. You are now experiencing some of the, and we're not even in that video just yet, but we'll see that she's starting to experience some of the negative consequences of what this lifestyle has chosen. And it will never be completely accepted. You will never get the heraldry that you want for doing a job like this, right? I think in the black culture, possibly. But the black culture is as impactful and influential as it is. We are a very small population of the world. And the very few, but very vocal and very loud and very rich part of our culture that can sell drugs, can kill people, Young Thug, King Von, literally be serial killers to your own people, you get famous off of it. And you can make a lot of money off of it. You can be held as a hero. You can get keys to the city like Lil Durk. I think that in that society, the strippers are also held up to a high standard. The sex workers are held up to a high standard, but for the rest of the world, it's still not a glorious job. It's just not, because you're dealing with the lowest rungs of society. You're really dealing on the most animal instincts on people, and men, just because men are willing to do it, men are willing to pay absorbent amounts of money for it, doesn't mean that it's a great thing that you're doing. It doesn't mean that it's a great thing that you're doing, right? I think that it's needed in some areas. Yeah, it's great. And I don't think that you should be like flogged and tarred and feathered for it, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be held accountable for what you're doing. This is the system. This is the system that so many women fight for. This is the system that everyone wants to fight for. Men are misused because women are being able to benefit from it. And so when one woman, when two women, when a couple women are actually getting fucked up by the system because of the system being fucked up, oh, now we need to take a look into it. Now we have a problem, you guys. Men. They say there's a population crisis out here, you guys. I say, fuck it. That's not your problem. That's not our problem. You can have kids up. Donald Trump had his 18-year-old son at fucking 60 years old. We got plenty of time. You have to be selfish. You have to be thinking about yourself, because everything in this world is set out for you to fail and for everyone else to benefit off of your work. And that's what she is trying to fight for. B Nasty's trying to fight for keeping all of the money that she makes for putting her body out there, which, you know, is not wrong. She should absolutely be able to and try to fight for how much money she's making. That's what every person who owns business is making a lot of money tries to do. They try to maintain as much of the money as they can without spending it with government Sam. Government Sam's taking everyone's money. And so I can understand that. And I'm not sitting here saying that she's wrong about it, right? But the child support thing, that is crazy. That is crazy. Not even just saying in the sense that it's $5,000 a month. That is wild. But the fact that everyone thinks that because a woman is going through this, that it should be, this is just is unjust. It's unjust. I can't believe it's wrong. We don't have that same support for the men that are getting fucked out here. I never got that same support when I was just a server at fucking Cheddar's and having to pay $500 a month of child support. No one gave a fuck. They were like, damn, that sucks. Oh, well. Figure it out. So he's winning. He's winning. He's winning. And then people want to get mad when a man talks bad about his baby mama. Oh, but she can bash her baby daddy. She can bash it. This is the world we live in, y'all.